Hi everyone, welcome to Knowledge Zone, the channel where you can learn something new and interesting every day. Today we're going to talk about why marriage became obsolete for the modern generation. Marriage is a traditional institution that has been around for centuries. But it seems that many young people today are not interested in getting married or even having romantic relationships. Why is that? How does this affect their happiness and well-being? In this video, we will explore these questions and more, using facts, statistics, and research from various sources. We will also look at how marriage has changed over time and how different cultures and generations view it differently. And don't forget to like, subscribe and comment if you enjoy our content. One of the reasons why younger generations don't want to get married is because of the shift of culture. Culture is the set of beliefs, values, norms, and practices that shape how people live and interact with each other. In many cultures, marriage is more of an agreement between two families than a personal choice. It is often seen as a duty, a necessity, or a way to preserve social status. For example, in some Asian, African, and Middle Eastern cultures, arranged marriages are still common and parents have a lot of say in who their children marry. In these cultures, marriage is not only about love, but also about honor, loyalty, and tradition. However, in the United States and other Western countries, marriage is more of an individual decision based on love, compatibility, and personal happiness. People have more freedom and options to choose whether they want to get married or not. They also have more flexibility and diversity in how they define and practice marriage. For example, some couples may choose to have open marriages, polyamorous relationships, or same-sex marriages. These are all forms of marriage that are not accepted or recognized in some other cultures. Another factor that influences the cultural shift is the change of gender roles and expectations. Gender roles are the behaviors and attitudes that society expects from men and women based on their biological sex. Gender expectations are the standards and ideals that society sets for men and women based on their gender roles. For example, in some cultures, men are expected to be the breadwinners, the providers, and the leaders of the family, while women are expected to be the homemakers, the caregivers, and the followers of their husbands. In these cultures, marriage is a way to reinforce and maintain these gender roles and expectations. However, in the United States and other Western countries, gender roles and expectations have changed over time and become more flexible and equal. Women around the world are getting more educated and investing in their careers. They have more autonomy and independence than before, and they don't need to rely on men for financial or social support. They also have more control over their reproductive rights and choices. This means that they can delay marriage or opt out of it completely if they don't find a suitable partner or if they don't want to compromise their goals. Men also have more freedom and options to pursue their passions and interests without being constrained by traditional masculine norms. They can also share more responsibilities and tasks with their partners without being seen as weak or unmanly. This means that they can also delay marriage or opt out of it completely if they don't feel ready or willing to commit to one person for life. Another reason why younger generations don't want to get married is because of the fear of divorce. Divorce is the legal dissolution of a marriage by a court or other authority. Divorce can have negative impacts on the physical, emotional, and financial well-being of the spouses and their children. Divorce rates have risen from 5% in 1960 to 15% in 2017. This means that 1 out of every 6 marriages ends in divorce. One of the main causes of divorce is marital conflict. Marital conflict is the disagreement or dissatisfaction between spouses over various issues, such as money, sex, parenting, household chores, communication, or personality differences. Marital conflict can also trigger other problems such as infidelity, abuse, addiction, or mental illness, which can further damage the relationship and make it harder to resolve. Another cause of divorce is changing expectations. Changing expectations are the differences or discrepancies between what people want or need from their marriage and what they actually get or give in their marriage. Changing expectations can result from personal growth, life transitions, social influences, or cultural trends. For example, some people may change their career goals, religious beliefs, political views, or sexual preferences over time and find that they are no longer compatible with their spouse. Some people may face challenges such as illness, unemployment, relocation, or retirement and find that they are not supported or understood by their spouse. Changing expectations can lead to disappointment, dissatisfaction, or disillusionment with the marriage and make it harder to adapt or compromise. Changing expectations can also affect the children of the marriage, who may feel confused, insecure, or abandoned by their parents' decision to divorce. They may also have unrealistic or idealized expectations for their own future relationships based on their parents' experience. One of the consequences of divorce is economic hardship. Economic hardship is the difficulty or inability to meet one's basic needs or wants due to lack of money or resources. Economic hardship can result from the loss of income, assets, benefits, or support that comes with divorce. For example, some people may have to pay alimony or child support to their ex-spouse and have less money for themselves or their children. Some people may have to sell their house or car and move to a smaller or cheaper place. Some people may have to change their lifestyle or standard of living and give up some of their comforts or luxuries. Economic hardship can also affect the children of the divorce, who may have to adjust to a lower quality of life or face material deprivation. They may also have to deal with the stress or stigma of poverty or social inequality. Another consequence of divorce is social isolation. Social isolation is the lack or loss of contact or connection with other people who provide support, companionship, or belonging. Social isolation can result from the disruption or dissolution of one's social network that comes with divorce. For example, some people may lose touch with their friends or relatives who are close to their spouse or who sided with their spouse during the divorce. Some people may feel ashamed or embarrassed by their divorce and withdraw from their social circles or activities. Some people may face discrimination or judgment from their community or society because of their divorce status. Social isolation can also affect the children of the divorce, who may lose contact with their extended family members, such as grandparents, cousins, aunts, or uncles. They may also lose contact with their friends who live in different neighborhoods or schools due to custody arrangements or relocation. A third reason why younger generations don't want to get married is because of financial challenges. Barriers or delays to marriage are the factors or circumstances that prevent or postpone people from getting married. Barriers or delays to marriage can result from economic factors such as income, debt, housing, and employment. For example, some people may not have enough income to afford a wedding, a ring, a honeymoon, or a household. Some people may not have stable jobs or may have to work long hours or multiple jobs to make ends meet. These factors can make it hard for people to establish their own households and support themselves or their families. They may also feel that they are not ready or qualified to get married until they achieve certain economic goals or milestones. Another way that financial challenges affect one's decision to get married or not is by changing preferences or priorities for marriage. Preferences or priorities for marriage can change due to economic factors such as income, debt, housing, and employment. For example, some people may value marriage less or more depending on their income level. Some studies have shown that low-income people tend to value marriage more than high-income people, because they see marriage as a source of economic security, social support, and emotional stability. However, other studies have shown that high-income people tend to value marriage more than low-income people, because they see marriage as a way to enhance their status, wealth, and happiness. Younger generations have different views and values on marriage than older generations, and they have various reasons for not wanting to get married or delaying marriage. But this does not mean that young people are unhappy or unfulfilled without marriage. What do you think about this topic? Do you agree or disagree with the reasons we discussed? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching Knowledge Zone. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to get notified when I upload new videos. I'll see you next time with more trivia and fun facts. Until then, keep learning and have a great day.